Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. Today's video is going to be a Q&A to help you guys to get to know me better. I don't know why that was such a tongue twister. I thought that this video would be really fun and a good idea since last June was when I first started my YouTube channel, and it's come a long way from 5 subscribers to now over 100. So I'm very grateful for all of you who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. And my Instagram has also grown a significant amount since then, from about 700 followers to nearly 5,000. So I'm forever grateful for that as well. Basically, I let you guys know on Instagram that I was planning on doing a Q&A to YouTube, and I let you submit your questions. So these are what they are. I'll be keeping all of the questions anonymous because that is only fair. Okay, so coming in hot, we have share one thing about yourself that you've never shared with your audience before. So something that I don't talk about at all really on my platform is mental health, and I do think that it's really important because everybody has mental health and some people might experience some things that others don't. And from my perspective, I have been getting anxiety a little bit in my adult years, and I feel really blessed that I never had to go through suffering from anxiety throughout high school. But now that I have been getting it as an adult, I have had some troubles coping with it. I've had to reach out to family and friends and try different things to help me get better, but that's something that to me was so not normalized, and I think that's a lot of people too. And even though it's not something that I suffer from 7 days a week throughout the month and throughout the year, I still think that it's probably important as something I should try to incorporate into my content so I can help to normalize, and that some people are having some problems that maybe they're also not talking about. I don't know if anything I said just made sense because I never talked about it really on my channel, only to my family and my friends before, and I know it's just me in a room alone with my camera, but I just like feel, you know, I got it out. Okay, so on a lighter note, something else I've never shared with my platform is I can lick my nose and I can lick my elbow. I don't know if licking your nose is like weird or uncommon, but in elementary school, maybe you'll remember, but when you didn't know what to watch on TV and you would go to the channel 2 or like the TV guide, they used to have like a quote or like a fun fact at the top. And long story short, I saw a message that it's physically impossible to lick your elbow, and I was just a kid and I was like, what, really? Like, doesn't seem that hard. And let me tell you, yeah, that was me licking my elbow, so enjoy. And I guess I'll prove this one. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just because I have a long tongue and like maybe I'm just like double jointed. I don't really know, like, is that normal? Yeah. Okay, let's go to another question. Ooh, okay, so favorite summer trend. I think my favorite summer trend so far, I'm obsessed with, I'll put it on the screen, the sandals that I have, and I think that they're so cute, so stunning for summer, and they're also really comfortable. I wore them all day yesterday. I recommend those shoes. Next one is 2 questions. So favorite place you've ever traveled and your best travel story. So unfortunately, I have not traveled a lot. 2020 was meant to be my year for traveling, as it was for many others. But I think my favorite place was a couple years ago. I went to Palm Springs with Dale, and we were visiting his family for the American Thanksgiving. And it was so beautiful there. It was November and it was hot out. I was wearing shorts, dresses, tank tops, like until like late at night, and it was just amazing. I'm from Canada, if you don't know, and it's freezing here, and I'm only in British Columbia, but we still get a lot of snow and freezing temperatures, and I just love the sun so much. So that entire trip was just such a good time. We also drove out to LA one of the days, and we got stuck in major traffic, and oh my gosh. Okay, so Dale is from California, and he's seen it all. He's lived in LA, he's lived in Palm Springs, and it was my first time there, and we're with all of his friends driving into LA, and Dale is sitting on this side, I'm on this side, we're in the back seat, and his friend driving goes, Austin, like, if you look back now, you can see the Hollywood sign. And I've clearly never seen it before, except for movies and pictures. And Dale puts his head like in my way to look himself, and I'm just like, I missed it. So, I mean, it's not that great of a story, but I just think it's funny that like someone who's been around it still like went to go look at it, and I'm just like, cool, love that. Okay, next question is how you grow on Instagram. And this question, oh my gosh, don't hate me for the answer, but honestly, posting consistently, engaging in your audience, and also having a theme really helped me. I know that's what everybody says about how to grow on Instagram, but it's so true, and kind of what I've gathered from my years on Instagram is that if you're not gonna take it seriously and treat it like even just treat it like a part-time job, because we have school, we have work, we already are busy. Treat it like a part-time job, like an obligation sometimes. I know it's just meant to be for fun, but if you really want to grow, you're gonna have to wake up early when you're tired, stay up late when you're tired, use your day off to get your content, get your family, get your friends to help you out. Like, just do anything you can really to get content. I probably have a lot that I could say about Instagram and social media, so maybe what I'll do is make a whole separate video on this, because I feel like I could have it all organized by questions that you guys have asked about social media and like different topic, and just break down the categories and kind of plan it out a little bit, because I'm definitely rambling. Okay, this next one is describe your style in 3 words. Okay, this one is actually so hard. Describe my style in 3 words. Okay, I just want to use 90s because I, since high school, have been loving the oversized, high-waisted, baggy jean trend. Like, that has been it for me. Beverly Hills 90210 got me on that. So, first off, that is number 1. Girly, and then comfy, because I've been living in sweatpants for the past 3 months, so we'll go with that. That is my final one. If you were to start your own business, what would it be? Okay, so I have always wanted to be a fashion designer, and I decided that that's what I was going to do. And so I had a sewing machine, and I got my grandma to buy me a bunch of fabric, and I was like, I'm going to make a crop top, I'm going to make this, I'm going to make that. And I cut all the fabric, and I start like trying to sew, and I couldn't even thread the machine. I watched so many YouTube videos, I could not thread the machine. I hand sewed my crop top. I picked the worst material ever. I couldn't get the top on because I had no stretch, and I didn't do buttons or a zipper, so it was just like this thing that I was like, you can't get it on. I still think that doing something fashion related, if I had my own business, would definitely be the route to go. A partnership with somebody else who might have the skills that I lack, because I do have the fashion sense, I just don't have the creative abilities and the skills to be able to sew. So I still think that that'd be really fun. What's your fave go-to meal to make at home? Okay, so pretty much all of quarantine I've been eating Brussels sprout tacos. I had them at Taco Fino on Hastings a few times when I was in Vancouver, and the most recent time would have been early February when I went. And oh my gosh, they do not sound good. I was hesitant before ever getting them, but now they're all that I crave. Okay, so what are some of your goals for this year? Reach 10,000 followers on Instagram, so 5,012 of you just like pause this video right now and go follow me on Instagram, and then we'll just like get there in no time. It's fine. I would love to move into an apartment and have a 2-bedroom apartment so that we can have extra space for like office and filming videos and everything that I need. I want a dog or a cat or both, preferably both, but it's really hard to find somewhere that you can rent with 2 animals, and 2 animals with one being over 30 pounds, because we would get a golden retriever, so we have to obviously be conscious about that. Besides that, my other goals were like that I said at the beginning of the year were travel related, so I would still love to do some more traveling, but we have to kind of wait for everything to clear up, so it might not be till 2021 that I get to use all of my flight credits. I do not know. Okay, this one says, have you had a burger yet? And yeah, to anyone who might be unfamiliar, I've been a vegetarian almost my entire life. Yeah, I haven't had a beef burger probably since I was like 6. Got another one, tips to grow your Instagram. And yeah, honestly, like I said, consistency is key, but just let me know in the comments if you want me to do a whole video on how to grow your Instagram, because I think that being a little bit more organized to answer that and give the best tips that I can would be a little bit more beneficial than me rambling. If you could join any past or current music group, which one would you want to join? Okay, so here's the tea. I have no musical abilities whatsoever. I want to just say I would pick the Beatles because that is such a classic to me, and even though I have no musical abilities, I could just like help them out in some other way. Like they always had like really cool costumes and everything like that too, so I could just like help them on the non-musical side of things, and then like get to meet some of the most like influential people in the music industry. Oh great, okay, so just to feed off of that, what would you sing at karaoke night? Nothing. I've never sang at karaoke night, and maybe I'll make it a 2020 goal to sing at karaoke night, but I doubt it. Okay, so camera angle change, obviously. This one is, do you hope to get famous one day? And yeah, I'd love to get famous. I have been putting myself out there on Instagram. I would love to just like grow as a blogger and become well known. I don't think I'd ever like be Kardashian famous or anything like that, but I really think that, you know, getting to like 100,000 and people starting to recognize and know my name, that would just mean that all my hard work is paying off. Best store to shop online and favorite brand. So these are gonna go hand in hand because I don't actually like shopping in person that much. I'm like totally an online shopper unless it's thrift shopping or like secondhand consignment stores. So I guess we can just start with those. I live in Kelowna, so hello to all my Kelowna people if you're watching. I usually shop at Grace Clothing in the mall because I used to work there, so I am biased, but they have some really cute stuff. I got all my Levi's pretty much from there that you're always asking about, so if you're in Kelowna, go hit them up for your Levi's. They have such a good selection. I consign at and I shop at Frock & Fellow, so they're on Bernard. Another store in town would be Lost Together, so I'm not sure if they're a consignment store, but they are like vintage clothing and they have a really beautiful space. I have been posting about it on my Instagram. If you've seen it, I'll like put it right there, but they have some really cute stuff. I just got the cutest dress from them. Now for online shopping, Zaful, Pretty Little Thing, Nasty Gal. I would love to shop more at Revolve, but so far I've only bought my A Goldie jeans from there. Shein surprisingly has pretty good quality once it comes in. I love Princess Polly. I'm pretty sure like 50% of my Instagram is just Princess Polly, and they also carry other brands like Levi's and Thrills too, so it like makes it a lot easier to grab a bunch of stuff all in one order. So thank you guys so much if you stayed this far into the video of my Q&A. I hope that it answered some of your questions that you had, and I'm really sorry if I rambled on too much. I'll try to like make some cuts because I know I could just talk for a really long time. So on Instagram, you guys, I'm also on TikTok, and I'm gonna be trying to post a video every single Monday. I already have a few video ideas coming up. I'm going to test out a new self-tanning routine, and then once I kind of get it down, I'm gonna post my self-tanning routine. I have my eyebrow lamination and tint video coming up soon, and I also started filming a video on kind of the behind the scenes of how I shoot my videos and like get my content, but that's kind of more of like a vlog style, picking it up here and there when I'm getting content, so I'm not sure when that one will be out, but hopefully soon. And yeah, if you have any more suggestions or video recommendations, you guys have already sent me so many on Instagram, but just like put them down below in the comment section and I'll take a look at those, and hopefully I can make a video about that next time. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching today's video.